February 22nd, the High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202.
This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really.
Damn, he's got even more books he doesn't read. Thanks.
Look, there's a trophy or something here.
A trophy? What, that shield?
It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk.
It looks weirdly broken. I wonder if that's designed that way. Or if it's broken.
It does look broken, yeah.
Yeah.
The K is intact, though. It just broke the background, which is odd.
Yeah. Maybe it's designed that way. Like the broken shield. Like that's... Because they're prosecutors, so maybe breaking through armor is like the aesthetic.
Probably something like that.
Maybe, yeah. A shield, a crumbling shield. Well, I don't know what the K is. It's me!
It's K on.
Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice.
You called it.
I mean, it's not hard.
I know.
It's his office.
Why does he have, like, his own... Well, I guess that's not exactly his suit. Why does he have that on the wall? That's just his own stuff.
I don't...
He just wants to remind himself what to wear?
I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's when he vanquished the previous apprentice and stole his uniform.
He stole his skin.
Black. His skin. Long time no see, Edgeworth.
Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth.
You know him from somewhere?
Of course. I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once, and I'm in love with him.
Right. Her sister is the chief prosecutor, after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk.
No, did I know? It was just Mr. Wright here. He,
Hey, don't blame me.
We were just here to investigate a murder case.
Murder?
A body was found in this nasty, bright red sports car in the parking lot.
That would be my car. What of it?
God damn it, Edgeworth,
Look
again?
at his new face.
I don't like that face.
Look at the new face. Is he like full? Is that the one joy he gets? Is his sports car? Does he not know there was a murder in his car?
I don't like that face. What? Your car?
I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream.
Oh, sorry, I didn't scream loud enough.
Wait, is Lana covering for Edgeworth?
Well, but so
Again?
Edgeworth, why are you involved in more shenanigans?
Yeah, okay, take a break, Edgeworth.
Stop with this.
So the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I didn't you?
Oh, I don't like this new face.
Look at his new face.
It's weird.
He smiles. It's impossible for him to smile. Is it hurting him? is that a pain smile? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less.
No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean...
Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then?
Yes, sir. Emma Skye. It's nice to meet you again.
Now that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now I remember. You've really grown.
Ew.
I'll admit it was a surprise for me, too. It's not weird to say she's 16.
No, I think she's saying it's a surprise for me, too, that they found a body in his car.
No, when you said you. I was like, I don't think he's being weird. It's
no, I just hate when when people say that, like when like your uncles or aunts or something say that. It's always irritating.
As a teenager, you change rapidly, though.
Yeah, but just
so you like don't recognize them.
Anyone who's been
like last time I saw you, you were a 12-year-old. Can you imagine the difference between a 12-year-old and a 16-year-old? Like,
I mean, we get it. People grow up, but as a kid, you get sick of hearing that over and over again.
Yeah, well.
Wow,
cherish it while you got it, because you're never going to change again in good ways after that.
Oh no!
It's like, oh no! All my changes make me sad now. To think that my own car would be the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. Can't you just not take the case? Apparently Phoenix is great at that.
Yeah.
I can understand. Wait. What did you say? Lana Skye is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. That's not really a logical statement. There are other prosecutors. Are you telling me that every case that ever has happened, they give to the top prosecutor first, and then if they can't take it, it goes to the next one down?
That's not how that goes.
That sounds like the exact opposite of how the legal system normally works. You normally have to like escalate it up to higher ranked people by like appealing.
You, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, it's good to know he'll be on our side. Because he totally will be.
Yeah, because he doesn't
He's
want...
totally going to betray the process again, because he's so professional. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? There weren't really rumors, you were, accused. Publicly of murder. Miles Edgeworth. Are those old graphics? It looks like different graphics almost, doesn't it?
I think it is old.
It's hard to remember a time where there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it.
Is someone trying to get revenge on him now?
Thanks to you, my incompetence was established in the trial at the end of last year.
Innocence, not incompetence.
Oops, innocence. But also incompetence.
Well, incompetence of being...
in all the other trials.
Incompetence of being a defendant, because, like, you did a terrible job. You kept trying to fucking throw yourself in jail.
We have another, and now we have a second uncooperative defendant. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy.
Someone's trying to frame him.
Aggressively.
And Lana Skye thinks he did it, but she doesn't want him to get in trouble for it, so she's willing to take the bullet for him, assuming he did do it. Or maybe she doesn't think that, but she thinks he'll get accused of it, and so she just is taking the fall completely. But I don't think it's gonna be either of them. It's gonna be Lunch Lady. I'm calling Lunch Lady because I want to see her get super angry, and that would be great. Maybe
Lana thinks that if she takes the fall and we go after the trial, that the real murderer will be like uncovered over the course of the inspection.
Like how it always is every time we have a trial?
Yeah.
Because that's what's happened every time.
Basic pattern recognition. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others, such as a dead body in your car.
Yeah, good luck with that.
It's a fact of life, impossible to stop.
He's her subordinate. That's so cute. And Edgeworth has always been on top of the world, and now he's not.
This is his subordinate face.
A little smirk.
Just add little blush.
But
some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. Well, it's the statue isn't that what the award he won for being the best prosecutor? Even though he lost every case we've seen him in?
Hey, loser. Take that award back.
Yeah. Chief Prosecutor Skye? Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
That's right, I remember.
2 years ago? I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Yes. You've only been a lawyer for like 5 months. And you've been unemployed for most of it. You're terrible at this. And your boss died.
Good job.
And your friend left you.
It's all your fault.
That's why he's a sad boy. I get weird anxiety from the shitty way that he has that statue displayed.
Because it's just gonna topple off his couch and break?
Yeah, like it's just just tossed randomly around. But like, just put it on a table, you fucking weirdo. Like, this whole place is immaculate except for this idiot statue that he won't just put on a place that makes sense. But also, like, its corners digging into the upholstery. Like, I just think about upholstery because I worked on it. And like, you just the corner of your statue is digging into the upholstery. If anyone bumps into it or sits on it or whatever, it's just gonna rip into the seat, and then you gotta fix it. Or you're gonna have like shitty like foam sticking out of your seat forever until you fix it finally. It's gonna be a triangular puncture.
Do you think about that when you see like couches and cushions places? Do you think about that often?
Yeah. Or when people sit down with keys in their pocket.
Oh no.
And like, that's how you break the pocket. I've worked hundreds of hours replacing restaurant booths.
Those things get really funky.
Torn up. 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer yet.
You baby.
Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. Do you have another mentor? Do we replace your mentor with another mentor character? How many mentors do you have? It appears I was mistaken.
Wait, it's funny because that means you have Mia and he has Lana. So you guys have comparable like women to look up to in this situation.
Yeah, there was a queen prosecutor and a queen defense attorney.
Yeah.
But also somewhere in this, his dick head prosecutor guy fits in somewhere.
I don't know, yeah.
I don't know where he fits into the hierarchy. Did he used to be high prosecutor and now Edgeworth is? Because he was executed or something?
He took him out.
I just assume he's dead. They just blew... Everyone we ever convict dies.
He gets sent to the shadow realm.
Yeah. There's an awkward zombie comic about that where they twist it around to the witness like it always is as being of being the murderer, and then like the witness stand just descends into this pit of flames.
It's like the good egg bad egg thing from Willy Wonka, where just like the little compartment falls through, and it's like
that crossed with a witch trial basically.
That's a bad egg, and just falls down to the pits to die. Honk honk.
I want it now.
I love that song. Oh my gosh, I should check if Spotify has that song, because I love that song. I like the part where she says something about like, I want to wear bows in my hair and I don't want to share them, and she like shakes her head, pulls her hair in the middle of the song, and she like stops and composes herself again. She goes,
yeah,
and then she starts singing.
Herself.
Yeah.
I want it now.
Veruca Salt's the best.
I want it right now.
My hair and I don't want to share them.
It's such an angry little song.
I love it. We all feel that way sometimes.
It's one of my favorite movies ever.
It's a great one.
Good. We should watch it because I haven't seen it for a while.
It was on TV all the time, and so it was like one of those movies where if I saw it on TV, I'd sit and watch it. So I've seen it like a ton of times. Like that one, Fight Club's like that. For some reason, like Spike always showed Fight Club just randomly, and like the Indiana Jones movies were always just on. Do you think so? There's certain movies that for some reason like certain channels just would show.
Did they edit the dicks out?
Of what?
Of Fight Club.
Yeah.
TV.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like there's just a reference to a thing that never happens in the movie, and they just they edit out all references to it.
Yeah.
Because like that movie just does like a bunch of one frame like dick surprises throughout it, which makes it precarious for TV usage. And every now and then, I see one of those clips sneak into like a video essay or a review that mentions Fight Club, and it's like, do you know that made it into your video? Because that might get you one day if the right like YouTube person like gets a report about your video about how there's just a full-on penis in your video that's not. It's just a real one. Like,
it's just a real one.
It's just a real one. Like, it's not like, oh, it's in a video game, so it's like maybe a little.
No,
nope. The entire screen's a dick for one frame.
There's a few parts that they just kind of chop apart. I watched. There's like a lot of movies I would just watch on TV, but I know them so well that I know like they're missing a part.
Yeah.
Like I think in Fight Club there's a scene where
they have to edit to the duration of how much time they have. So like they just kind of sort of cut a few minutes out no matter what.
I think it's inappropriate.
Well, they'll prioritize those scenes, but they also have to cut it for duration to make it match one of the intervals of how long an episode of a show would be, basically.
Yeah.
Like an hour long, or 2 hours long, or 3 hours long. And with commercials, they're super long, obviously. But that means that every movie ever gets like a few minutes trimmed here and there around commercial breaks.
You know which channel? So I think it was MTV, where it's like they would show a movie, but then they would just say at the end they'd have this little blurb that's like, oh, it would curse because it's MTV. It'd be like, oh shit, we like that ran a little bit long. It's blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden you'll be in the middle of an episode of something else. Like they let the movie run its course, and they go.
That's unusual.
And then it's like oh beep, like we lost track of time. Something like we'll put you in the next show, and it'll just start in the middle of a show.
That's weird, actually.
But in Fight Club, there's...
What if you like that show? You're like, well, fuck me.
I know, honestly, that happened a few times. But in Fight Club, there's a scene where Marla Singer says something like, I haven't been fucked that good since kindergarten. There's like
a thing to show on daytime television.
She says something like that, and I think that they cut that out.
Yeah, I haven't been fucked like that since grade school. I think.
Yeah. I love that.
But no, the sneaky thing they do is whenever they cut away for a commercial break, they very frequently skip ahead of the movie during that commercial break in order to like make up for how much time they have to show the movie.
If I remember right, I think they were gonna have her say something like, I want to have your abortion. But
I want to have your abortion.
But I think the director said no to that, so they did the I've been fucked that good since grade school line instead, I think.
But no, watching movies on TV, like just random TV, is up there with like watching a movie in class. Where it's like, wow, I can't wait to watch one half of a movie and then never see the rest of it.
My absolute favorite is Kill Bill when they say, my name's Buck and I'm here to fuck. He goes, my name's Buck and I'm here to party. And then every time it shows
is the voice weird?
And I'm here to party. Yeah, it is weird.
Is it like PG rated 300? Like, this is Cake Town. Like, there's a thing where they re-edit all of 300's trailer to have like, have some cake, and like every little piece of violence is replaced with something completely different.
Like kids WB.
People are just like handing each other flowers instead of swords. Like it'll be a bouquet, like just awkwardly photoshopped over the
fucking
sword.
One Piece or something.
Yeah, and just every little moment is just like replaced awkwardly. It's like, our bees shall blot out the sun, then we shall hug in the shade.
That sounds even worse.
Alright. It appears I was mistaken. That's some fucking Gen 1 YouTube meme bullshit. That's 2005. That's ancient.
I was a little kid back then. Mistaken? Why? I mean, she's not I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car?
What is the little smug face?
Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. Yeah, his face doesn't match the tone of what he's talking about a lot of the time.
No.
He's not having a smiley moment. He should be having this face a lot. About him being framed for murder again.
There's someone else trying to frame him and she's covering.
Yeah.
What, Mr. Edgeworth? Your knife was the murder weapon?
To be specific, it was the knife I kept in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. What?
For when I do want to kill someone.
Why is there a knife in your toolbox?
I had a knife.
It's my car knife for when you need to knife your car.
I have a car knife.
Do you have a car knife?
Yeah, because I'm afraid I'm gonna get mugged.
Yeah. I guess it's not a tool. It's a tool of murder.
It's a self-defense tool.
Yeah. I used to keep a rock pick in my car.
Oh damn, that's a way to take someone out, Keith. Jeez.
Oh, I'm sorry, a rock hammer.
Jeez.
They're both over here now. Yeah, where is it? One of them's up there.
Does it look like an ice pick?
I just knocked something over, I think. It's these guys.
Oh, Keith's gonna kill someone. This is a heavy motherfucker.
That one's engraved with my graduation year.
Wow.
The other one's the one that actually gets used. I don't know where
This could kill a person really easily. Or maybe my dog. Kiki, get over here.
I don't know where it went. The other one's just somewhere else. Maybe it's just on the floor somewhere.
Yeah, you can kill someone. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's heavy and pointy.
Kiki, get over here.
That's very much a murder weapon.
There you go.
A rock hammer is very violent.
Suits you, Keith.
Violent.
Wow.
Graduated 7 years ago. I'm so old.
You've been thinking about that a lot today.
Yes, because numbers of dates keep coming up, and they keep reminding me.
You just keep.
things.
They always come up, but you're noticing it more today.
Well, I don't usually watch old stuff as much. We went down a little Hank Green rabbit hole for a second there. It's like, what do you mean this video's from 2011? No!
Everything will be
It's
okay.
new.
Kay.
Everything's still new.
It'll be okay. You still have value when you're 50.
Take a break.
Don't think about that. Take a break.
Edgeworth's knife. Usually in Edgeworth's toolbox. Traces the victim's blood. No prints. Does this knife have like a sheath?
No.
Like, does it normally have a sheath or something?
Yeah, probably.
Because, like, that, it's gonna be dull as fuck if he just leaves it like that.
Is that a Bowie knife?
I don't know. Is one of its eyes dilated?
Dilated.
Yeah.
I like David Bowie.
Yeah. No, like a knife eye. The eye's the knife.
Fuck up. Okay, sorry.
Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it?
Nice.
Phoenix.
Oh.
Phoenix. Come on, can I take a joke?
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
Fuck you.
Yeah. I don't like you.
Fuck you. I've heard you speak.
Like, oh my god. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket.
Lucky jacket, right. Never seen him wear it.
I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture.
She's getting way too excited about this. She a shipper? I've been wondering, what the heck is this?
It has a big K on it. Wow, thanks.
Prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy.
The K's for king. Kick. Don't say that.
Don't say that. Emma.
Oops.
You need to go home. Go find Maya. Send her over. You're not great for this.
KKK. King of Prosecutors.
Ooh.
Oh gosh.
She went KK slip and sliding into that one.
KK Slayer. Oh no.
It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. I have 12. What? So? That K, that's...
K stands for king.
Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing.
It is a stupid design.
Yeah, no, it's really stupid.
King of Prosecutors. Kind of like Employee of the Month, only better.
The only way it could look dumber if the K was in Comic Sans.
That'd be beautiful.
Like, it should just be the shield. That'd be enough.
Yeah.
But there's a shitty letter on it being stupid. A crown would be less garish than a giant gold K.
Yeah. K like carrot, get it?
Yeah. Why is this evidence?
Okay.
Is this statue also a clock?
Oh, we figured it out. Because the fucking lunch lady hates prosecutors, and she said they gave an award to the worst one on that day, and
Yeah.
she's the one who tried to frame Edgeworth, and that's why Lana's taking the fall, because she loves him, because that's her little understudy, that's her subordinate, and she is fond of him.
That's what they want us to think, probably. I'm figuring that's probably a red herring, I figure. Because,
I hope so. Because easy.
there's a pattern here at this point. They frame us, they give us, like, things to latch onto that would give you a particular linear narrative of, like, oh, that's probably what the thing is. And you can plausibly come up with a whole explanation off of that. But then the next days reveal literally entire characters you've never heard of that are actually the people that are important. And so it's like these cases aren't fair until the end. Because we won't even know who half the time the murderer isn't even revealed until like halfway through the case. It's just like a secret. It's like that bullshit with the last two cases actually. The guard lady and the photographer both just being actively there to ruin our ability to solve anything.
I'm gonna keep all the information to me and not give any of it to you forever.
Maybe we'll find other characters. For right now, all we have are those. So it's like at this point, the only person who could have done it, because it's obviously not going to be Edgeworth and it's obviously not going to be Lana, it's got to be the lunch lady. That's beautiful.
Now on the DS. Can you tell they moved that this was the game that went to the DS? Guess what screen this one was on?
The touchscreen. This must be the victim's blood, right?
Either that, or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway?
Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild.
I mean, hey, you make some enemies ruining people's lives every day. Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely.
Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. Why?
She just wants to.
She just wants to picture him as a lumberjack.
She's dressing him. Now there's a scary thought.
I guess all you gotta look at.
This is all new.
There's nothing special on the like an engraved.
I'm trying to see if it's like a trick hilt that opens and contains something in it. I've played Zero Escape. I think something like that happened in that.
Seems like it would.
That was usually the highlight of those games, is having the little bit of puzzle solving. Unfortunately, it was like 5% of the experience. And also rife with Elder puzzles, which is a bummer. Now play Lights Out. Now play the cup game. Now play Simon Says for some reason. It's like, these are not puzzles.
Look at the bottom. It's on the bottom.
Yeah. The previous winners, maybe?
Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here.
Looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it.
Wow. One guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. Guess he must be a foreigner.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Von Karma sometime.
When she says it, his name does kind of have a ring to it. Zoom in.
Von Karma, Von Karma, Von Karma.
Zooming in did not give me more view.
No.
It just made it hard to highlight things. I can't look at this. I can't even look at this plate, which is weird. This plate that apparently doesn't have his name on it.
Because it's not important.
It's weird.
Oh my goodness.
It's got a little hand. And it's on a chess piece.
That part's more interesting than the front by far.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, they even put the little thing there.
Yeah, to hold the K on.
Oh.
This is detailed.
Oh, that is detailed. I thought it was like I thought it was part of the shield, so I was gonna say, why'd they bother with it?
No, that handle goes on the inside.
I see.
Do. Alright, well this is a new feature.
Fun.
Police department. This part's blurry just because of resolution as opposed to blurring. 300%.
I know, I was gonna say, I see that. What does that mean? What's that do to anything?
This all starts with A something something, A something something, A something. A yellow?
A something.
Good luck.
Yeah, no. Repellent, something, fish, something.
But that's really clearly what we said it was, which is why it's weird.
For sure. I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs.
What else would they use?
Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place. Wait.
True?
What? Aren't... Isn't...
Yabba dab. Yabba dabba doo.
Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID, Yabba Dab. See? Wouldn't that be better?
Yabba dab. Well, it does have a certain ring to it.
Exactly my point. Tee hee.
Yeah, but you quickly run out of catchy ID names for everyone. The numbers can have infinite combinations. If anything, they should do hexadecimal and just have letters and numbers.
Yeah.
Then you have even more combinations available. It doesn't take much to amuse her. She's a little simple.
I'm a scientific investigator.
It's weird. Like Maya wrote the line. It was like, I'm being cute. I want the dessert. I'm disrupting the crime scene. But it was like, it was just being immature. But she's like a cartoon character. It's such a difference.
I don't think Maya was stupid. So
No.
I think this girl's just unintelligent. But like,
Yeah.
Maya was like kind of goofy. But I didn't hate her because I thought she wasn't like actively. Like what this girl's saying, I think is actively like could get in the way of the case if we ever listened to what she said.
Yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa.
Sofas like this make me want to just curl up and take a nap.
I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning.
Those kinds of sofas are never comfortable.
No, they don't look comfortable.
The ones with the wooden frame and shit and like little claws everywhere.
Yeah, I want those.
Like those are always shitty padding.
I want those armrests because I like the big billowy armrests. Those do not have those billowy armrests for me to put my head on.
Yeah, there's a lot of hard pieces, which are totally what you want on a sofa.
Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow.
I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working.
I bet in the morning he has soft hair and little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool.
Sofa hair is cool.
Yeah, underachievers are the hottest. I love
I
Bedhead.
think he can afford an apartment.
He works too hard. So the king of prosecutors shield, huh?
Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the king of prosecutors.
Congratulations, king of prosecutors.
Please stop saying that. That still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of this shield broken off? Oh, well, now that Phoenix says that, I think it's not a design. Maybe it is meant to be like somebody got killed by a shield or got beaten somehow or got knocked over.
Yeah.
Which is weird because like prosecutors attack. So a broken shield makes sense design-wise.
It does.
So I like my idea better still.
Hey, a chessboard.
I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn.
That's not how chess works. It's not how chess works.
Yeah,
I'm looking at that board.
You need a king.
The red team has a bishop, a rook, a knight, and a queen or a king. I can't tell. Probably a king. And then the fucking blue team just has a pawn. That's not a game of chess.
No, the king's dead. There's no pawn.
That's just a slasher flick. That's just a horror movie where a bunch of monsters chase someone.
Maybe that's what Edgeworth was doing.
Yeah.
He was playing a horror movie.
It's an art piece, but he always feels cornered.
Oh my gosh.
It
symbolizes my anxiety.
Or it's a demonstration of how biased against the defense their legal system is.
Yeah, all the red ones are prosecutors.
Yeah, persecutors. Huh?
Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges.
Knight? I kind of figured the knights would have lances.
Well, and also those aren't all knights.
Only one of them's a knight.
And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. It kind of reminds me of you.
No, it's not.
It's really round.
It's incredibly unspiky. It's what we would call edgeless, actually. Completely edgeless. A sphere, if you will. God damn it.
Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing.
That was a dumb exchange.
It's also not a spiky-haired pawn. You can't trick me.
And those aren't all knights. One looks like a flame or something.
that's the bishop.
Whoa! These are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder.
Odd.
See, it's a ladder, not a step ladder this time.
I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights.
He must have someone get them for him.
Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Because he's tall and helpful.
He must study his case reports so closely. He's so cool.
You wouldn't say that if you were sweating bullets up on that ladder. Or if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Since when is Edgeworth not good with heights?
I thought he just didn't like rumbles in the floor.
He doesn't like earthquakes. This is the first time this has come up. A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect.
That's a cool desk. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Oh. Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir.
Don't. He'll sue you.
Why should want to steal everything?
Yeah. She doesn't understand property rights or things.
My. What an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth.
No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. Wendy, I've heard that name somewhere before. Wendy Oldbag?
Oh.
Wasn't that her name?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Because she's a Wendy Oldbag.
Yeah. And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one.
Huh?
Yes,
There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy.
Wendy. Is she Mr. Edgeworth's girlfriend?
I don't think so. You Wendy Oldbag. Dumb puns make the names very memorable.
She's just sending him gifts because she's in love with him. Ew,
Yeah.
cute. What a pretty tea set.
I go for more of the instant tea bags myself.
Amazing. The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves.
What's an instant tea bag?
Just the normal ones.
Just a tea bag?
Just a normal one, yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently Edgeworth like brews his own using like
Damn.
actual leaves
He's
and
hardcore about tea.
flower buds and things.
Yeah.
They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction.
There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. And he's not there yet. He needs to start his own microbrewery.
Whoa. What a view. It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor.
I guess he would feel important.
Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the time of impact with the ground would be... Got it. Approximately 3.23 seconds.
That's
Just made that
handy to
shit
know.
up. She just fucking made that up. Someone do the math. Tell me if she's right.
I do not feel like doing that math. Takes me back
Can
to
I
physics.
look that up? I don't think she's right.
I mean, you'd have to know how high up we are. I guess the 12th floor, we'd have to like guess what that means, because like floors can be different heights, especially at the first floor, which could have like giant sprawling lobbies or something. So I don't know. But the acceleration is 9.8 meters per second per second.
What, falling?
Yeah.
I didn't even remember that.
That's the constant G for Earth. It's different for every planet. That's just the standard acceleration constant for the entire planet. Anything you drop accelerates at 9.8 meters per second versus air resistance and so on.
I'll figure it out and get back to you.
There's no slide button.
Wait, if he had a slide button, then his office would be gigantic.
Yeah, I expect it to be.
It's pretty nice already.
He's got a flex on us. We have nothing to. We can present things to him. Did we ever actually present this to him?
No.
It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense.
But it's your knife, dude.
Especially with you.
I thought we were friends. He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright?
Nah, with Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Winning against your own boss and your friend, who got you out of going to jail. / being executed, whatever the fuck the consequences are, because they're not really dwelled upon, because it's a kid's game, I guess. So basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? Is that a new face too?
I think so. Yeah.
I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Wow, 1 day off of work. What's that like?
Why is that?
Phoenix can't relate.
Yeah.
I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield.
That was his alibi.
Sounds like it was broken.
But it was broken when he got it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be his alibi.
The police department? Yes. Right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah.
I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken?
What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about.
Oh, right.
He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office.
Maybe. We should ask him more about yesterday.
Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this.
Mr. Wright,
Huh? What?
are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, he'll take it for sure, won't he?
I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. But then my sister would be found guilty.
What a turncoat. If she sighs any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. I think we started this chapter depressed, Phoenix. I think that was pretty clear.
That's pretty clear depression.
I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago.
What? You wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yet, my path is laid out clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office.
Cleaning day?
Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal.
Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words.
Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise.
People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, you and people looking for an alibi. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is this solid evidence I created for my alibi. Have I mentioned my alibi that I have, where I'm not the murderer? Edgeworth's parking stub added to the court record. This is the parking stub from the underground lot.
Wait, how did he get to the banquet and whatnot without his car?
Without his car?
Wait, hold on. The murder took place around 5:15. I thought, well, if that was his alibi, it's obviously not his alibi because the murder took place around 5:15. He got back at 5:12. He could have murdered someone in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, but I thought that was gonna be his alibi.
Yeah, that's
Somebody
weird.
put a dead body in his car, so that means he didn't take his car to where he was at.
But it turns out he got it back.
It turns out he got back right in time
anyway.
for the murder, so.
They're like, Edgeworth is back. Dump the body in the car. The murder took place around 5:15.
So the murder happened right after you got back.
What, right? I'd appreciate if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere.